Am I on? Am I on? I think I'm on. How is everybody? Can you hear me okay? Is everything working as it should? Oh, look, there I am. Okay, apparently you can hear me okay because I can hear me okay through my phone. So great. Yeah, hey. I don't know. I'm in a much different space than I was last time I was sitting here. But just it goes, it comes and goes, you know, and it's very frustrating. And I don't know. I was thinking, I don't know how there's so many people in the world when pretty much half the population goes through this. Like, how has everybody not been murdered? That's what I'd like to know. Because it's like, it's something. I don't feel like me, and it's weird. It's very weird. And then during Truth Wave today, as I tried to say out loud that I'm grateful for my unique journey, I just burst into tears. And it wasn't even like sad or frustrated or anything. Hi, Millie. I should say hi to everybody. Hi, Christine and Jimena. And I think that's all so far. Thanks for coming, guys. I love you. But yeah, like, what was my point? Heaney! That oh, yes. Yeah. It was like I could feel a pull at my eyeballs literally, and then I bawled. It wasn't just like tears, it was like sobbing. Hey, get out of there. Don't eat the toilet paper. You're a bad girl. You pretend you're good, and you're not at all. I heard all of that. I mean, a little bit after the fact, but okay. Yeah, no one's in the closet anymore. Good. Yeah, so I sobbed. Ugly cried for a good few minutes. And yeah, and then I don't know. And the poor guy I work with, I work with this lovely young man. He's just one of my favorite people in the whole world. But I kind of want to kill him sometimes. And I told him, I'm like, look, when I get like this, it's really uncomfortable and to say the least. And you need to stop whatever you're doing. If I say to, please just stop, like, and back away. But he doesn't. And I'm like, okay, we have a safe word, but no, and the safe word is not today. Maybe it needs to be something more dramatic. I don't know. But then he's like, but you're still laughing. And I'm like, or you're smiling, he says. Well, yeah, it's a defense mechanism. It doesn't mean that I'm happy. If I'm telling you to stop, you need to stop because I don't like imagining punching you in the face. You know what I mean? But there it is. Hi, Clint. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if everyone's going to survive this trip with me. We'll see. I'm happy. I just remembered that I'm off tomorrow and Wednesday, and like saying that almost brings tears as well. So, I'm in great shape here. I guess you guys are all my therapists tonight. I was thinking I could just like talk about my day. It was an interesting day. Um, this lady came in and she asked for valerian. And hi, Angela, Chloe. Yay, everyone's getting here. Who My coworker, He's such a sweet young man. He's like this 21-year-old homeschooled little Christian boy, and he's so adorable and just so sickeningly sweet. But I, when I go off the rails with my hormonal whatever is going on, then I kind of want to punch him. And I tell him that, and it doesn't help. Then he just laughs. And that's not an acceptable response at all. So, yeah, poor kid. But he has like a million sisters, a million older sisters. So I think he gets it for the most part. but obviously not since he's not accommodating me and my whims. Yeah. So this lady comes in and she was looking for valerian root. And I said, "You want it in capsule or tincture or loose herb?" And she said, "The loose herb." And so I went over and we were out and whatever and and then she said, "Oh, because I asked her right when I asked her about sorry when I asked her if she what form she wanted it, and she said loose because she gives it to her cat." And I said, "Oh yeah, I learned from my cat that." Um, oh hi, Scotty. It's all hormonal time for the next, I don't know how many years. God help us all. Anyway. I don't think menopause syncs up though. um, so she was looking for valerian for her cat because it's related to catnip, right? They're the same family, but it stinks to high heaven, so that's not fun. Um, and so she wanted to get it for her cat, and we didn't have any. And then I noticed she's wearing cat earrings. And I was like, "Oh, I'm wearing cat earrings too." And then she's like, "Oh my God, you got a cat tattoo." So, and then I like explained the Reiki symbol and she's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, I do. I'm into energy stuff too." So we had this like great conversation um, there and like, about like our cats and stuff. She had six, three passed away recently ish, like in the last year. So she's down to three and I have three. So we bonded over that. And then she left, or we ordered it for her, and then she left. And then she comes back in. She stared at the door for a second, and we have like all the clinic offerings and stuff right there. And so she comes in and she's like, "Do you have someone who does intuitive work?" And like it says Reiki there. It doesn't, say much beyond that. And I said, "Well, yeah, that would be me." I said, "I do Reiki and tuning forks and singing bowls and blah blah blah, whatever." And she's like, "Oh," so then that just led into that whole conversation, and that was fun. And she works with people who have gone through serious trauma and helping them in an energetic way. So I'm really hoping I gave her my card and I was yeah, or I gave her my pamphlet. And yeah, I'm hoping that she'll maybe get a hold of me because I said that's what a great thing to do. And yeah, so who knows? Who knows what will come to that or what will come from that. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm considering it, Heaney. I've never had good doctor experiences. And they've all like especially when it comes to my hormones, everything that medical people have done for me has made it worse every step of the way. So, it's hard. That's a hard one. It's like I want it out, just get it out of me and end this. But at the same time, that the trust is a little tenuous there. So, yeah. 'Cause it's like when you go in as a young person, a young woman, and say, like, "My cramps are so bad that I can't handle it, and I hear that there's this shot that you can get, and then you don't get your period for, like, 3 months. I want that." And they're like, "Okay, like, can you look into why I am in serious pain every month? Like, does anyone care about that? Or do you just want to get your paycheck from the Depo-Provera people?" So that ended up messing me up. And I got two of those, and I wasn't sexually active or anything. It was just to get rid of the pain. And yeah, thanks, Scotty. um, and I only got two shots, and then I didn't get my period for like 2.5 years. So that's alarming. And then, yeah, I mean, I was messed up before that, but it seems like I was even more messed up after. So, yay. Yeah, I remember back in the day in like in high school because I think it was biology class. Now, my best friend back then, I loved her with all of my heart. But it's like the people who bring me the most joy normally when I'm hormonal will just piss me off the most. So I sit down in biology and my friend Annette comes over and she's just teasing me and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not in the mood. I've got a migraine. I'm PMSy. Just go sit with Christy today. And she just kept on. And it's like I warn people and then they don't listen. And then I, you know, so she so she continues teasing me and then she hit me on the back of the head and I had a headache. So that really sent me over the edge. And I stood up and she's laughing. She's sitting in the desk next to me and she's laughing. And I stood up and I literally, and it's funny because I think I had claimed that I've never hit anyone ever before in my life. And I think that was a lie because this happened and I forgot about this. And I stood up and I started like literally like pounding on her back. And the harder I would pound on her, the harder she would laugh. I'm like, this is not helping anything. And and then I just burst into tears and I sat down and I cried and she went and sat somewhere else for the rest of the class. I was like this is not okay. Yeah, it's bad. It's like oh, there we go. Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, and they're hormonal. And then my boss like sends me links about taking Celtic salt to help my migraines. You know what? I take electrolytes like they're going out of style just because they're delicious. Like that's not my problem. And I've read things too where it's like, you know what? You have to let go of the guilt and shame that are it's associated with migraines because every person who gets migraines, you get one and then you go, what did I do? Did I eat something I shouldn't have? Did I not get enough sleep? Is it too bright in here? Am I, like is there this sound bugging me? Like what's triggering this? And you just search for it and blame yourself. But it's a condition, right? Oh, hi. I don't know you, and that's very exciting, Shaw woman. Oh, and I love your name. Yes, I'm excited to get through menopause. Yeah, yeah. Well, of course, triggered new things. Yeah. And I have a friend who has endometriosis, and she got a hysterectomy recently, and she had to fight with her doctors for years. And, it's such a shame because, like, she was in her 30s, and she says, like, "I I have no quality of life." Like, she was in pain all the time, or almost all the time. Yeah, I already have panic attacks. Not severe ones. I do manage with GABA and holy basil and stuff like that that have been really, really, really helpful. I also have I have this amazing, like, probiotic. It's a probiotic and saffron together, and saffron has been proven to work much like an SSRI, where it keeps the serotonin in the synapses longer, and it's quite a nice combo. It's good, a good little supplement. I haven't been keeping up with it very well, though, so that doesn't help anything. And I took a whole bunch of lion's mane before this. Are you okay, baby? What are you doing? Okay, you're just a weirdo. I get it. I don't know, cause she'll be just standing there, and then she'll decide to go in the opposite direction. So she'll just flip over, and it's the cutest thing. I call it a turnaround downtown. I don't know why, cause I need names for things, and I like them to rhyme and be weird. And that one doesn't really make sense, but that's okay. That's what I was gonna say. I took a whole bunch of lion's mane before this because lion's mane, apparently, in large doses, and I'm not giving medical advice, but it's a medicinal mushroom, and it can help you to work through emotions. So I'm like, well, then maybe I'll give this a go. Hello, Victor. So I did literally a shot. I took a shot glass and I filled it with lion's mane tincture just before this. Oh, oh no. Oh my God, that's like every 2 days. I mean, I get them for usually multiple days. I know some people get like do have ones that are like a few hours, and that would be what a blessing that would be. Mine are a little more sticky than that. Oh yeah, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, multiple days. And a lot of times they're weather related. Like I seem to have like any of like the food triggers under control and that's not a problem, but weather, like when it's raining or yeah, right before it rains because sometimes it'll go away when it starts to rain. Sometimes if I'm lucky. I had someone mention a sinus homeopathic that worked for them for barometric pressure migraines, and I thought that was interesting. It didn't work for me, unfortunately. I really wanted it to. Yeah, lion's mane is great, and it's marketed, and like Health Canada says it's for um, like memory and that kind of thing. Hi, baby. Welcome. This is Tulsi. You can tell because she has a white tail tip. Yes, I know. Well, you don't have to stick your ass in my face, okay? Um, so Lakeside Laura said, my friend grows it. Ooh, and gave me a jar. Ooh, that's cool. Is it just like the mushroom, the whole mushroom powdered? Or did they do an extract kind of thing? Yeah, here she comes again. I love you, baby. Yeah, thank you. Um, oh my God. So yeah, so I did a whole bunch of lion's mane because where was I going with this? Oh, first I was gonna say I take it for my neuropathy. I have some nerve pain and it really, really helps with the nerve pain. Yeah, it does. Thank you for recognizing that, Tulsi. You're very good. Um, yes, I love you, baby. You want to purr at the microphone? No, you're a good girl. Oof. So Purica is a company, a Canadian company. They're absolutely amazing. They're one of my absolute favorites of all time. Just like such high integrity. And the owner is like, he's Mr. Science, but he's also Mr. Spiritual. And he's also like, knows the ins and outs of all of the like natural health stuff. So he's just fascinating to listen to. And he did like a beachside chat kind of thing on Facebook, and it was open to everybody. And he was talking about how um, lion's mane, large amounts of lion's mane, can help you to process emotions. So he said, like he didn't, I don't think he gave an amount, but he said if you take a lot, like he says, have some Kleenex and be prepared to cry because you're probably going to cry your face off. So within the week, I think the rep from another one of our mushroom companies came in, and I was telling her that, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's true." And she said that they're the owner of that company took them all on a camping trip, and I'm not going to say the name of the company since, like, with Purica, it was live online. Everyone knows it's out there, but with this, it's not. So anyway, but they, so the company took them on a big camping trip, and the owner, um, somebody dared him to eat an entire jar of lion's mane powder. So he did, and he just laughed his ass off for the rest of the night. And I thought that was really fascinating. So it's like, okay, it sounds like you've processed your emotions and you're in a good space. That's awesome. So that's kind of a neat thing. So that's why I did like a full shot glass. And we'll see what happens. And this one is like the amount I'm supposed to take is 0.7 milliliters 2 times per day. There's nothing about using a shot glass in the instructions, but that's okay. And it's delicious. It's food. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not giving medical advice or food advice because, I still have to read my thing. We got a thing about how to give nutritional advice legally. And while I'm a little annoyed that I have to, read it at home, that's okay. I'm still putting it on my time because that's work related. So, it's justified. Um, but yeah, so I'll get to learn what I can say and what I can't say and how have to creatively word things so that I'm not misleading people or saying something that'll get me thrown in jail for 5 years. Thanks, Health Canada. I'm okay at the moment, Laura. Thank you. It comes and goes. Yeah. Oh, and Victor wasn't here when I was talking about how I was bawling during Truth Wave. Yeah. Just trying to say the words that that I am grateful for my unique journey was tough. Even though essentially I am. And like when I look at it from kind of a more removed sort of way, then I'm like, this is fascinating. Like it's really fascinating to watch how the emotions kind of roll in and out and how I have emotional reactions without the emotion behind it, and that's really weird. So that's kind of neat to think about and analyze myself. But yeah, yeah. Oh dear. Barbie! Oh, thanks for coming. Oh, this is exciting. I like seeing people I don't often get to see and new people. Thanks for coming, Shaw Woman. That's exciting. And Josh. Hey, drive safe. Oh, and I have new cards on the way, and I'm very excited. And you guys will probably be excited too. They're alien cards, alien tarot cards. And I saw them on, what's her name? Purple Moon Tarot. And I don't know where I found her. I think it might have been Alexis, but I'm not 100% sure. And then she came to Truth Wave the other night too, I noticed. Um, but yeah, she was using these cool cards, so I had to order some. And they weren't even that expensive. So, yay. They're going to take forever to get here, though. I don't know if they're coming from another planet, perhaps. And maybe that's why. Yeah, they look really cool. Here, maybe I'll find them on my phone to show you. Oh, look, there I am. Okay, what are you doing? Where are you going? Can you, okay. No. Oh, and so after I had my little, I'm gonna punch you in the face moment with Manuel, the poor kid. Uh, Later, okay, can you move along, please? We played like a little challenge where we wrote down as many of the 50 states as we could, and we got the same number. We both got 43, which is hilarious. Uh, you're so furry. Okay, okay. How about Okay, if you're gonna sit there, then just sit there. Just park. Why do you have to do this? Okay. What am I looking for again? Oh, my cards. And they're gonna be here sometime between October 14th and November 3rd. That's just so way too long. Come on, Amazon, do better. Okay. Yeah, no, don't walk on my boob, please. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's not. We don't need to see all of Trista's history for Amazon. Bloop. And do. Don't mind my beautiful nails. I'm in the process of scratching it off instead of using, nail polish remover like normal people. Oh, my address isn't on there somewhere, is it? No. Okay. There. Okay. Can you please stop? Yeah, they're so colorful. The Fool. The Sun. The Sun is generally one of my absolute favorite cards, and I don't really like this one. Can you guys hear her purring? Because she's rubbing the mic with her face. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I've seen the seasons of the witch ones. They I didn't feel attracted to them the way I need to. And I don't think they had those ones. I don't know which. I don't remember. They had two of the seasons, but I can't remember. You think that I never pay attention to her. Nope. Okay, that's it. So we looked at them all. Yes, I love you, baby. And she's also very vocal. Not only does she purr really loudly, but she just screams in my face quite often, don't you? I love you. Oh, that's my little girl. Look, why don't you say hello to everybody? Look at how pretty you are. Look at your big, beautiful eyeballs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ow. Yes, she has a white tail tip. One time I tried to dye it with turmeric. And if you want your walls dabbed with turmeric, that's the way to do it. Right? Because they'll just freak out and run around and hit the wall with their tail. I was planning on doing, once with turmeric and then with beet juice another time. But that just kind of ended that. hmm Did you not want your tail tip dyed? No? I love you, baby. Where are you going? Can you? Okay. You gonna stay over there now? Because that would probably be helpful. I love you, but okay. Don't disconnect me. Guys, if I unplug, I'll be back. This is the. Okay, let's just put something so that she doesn't unplug the computer. Who, my eyes or Tulsi's? Either or. A little from column A, a little from column B. And then what happened? So it was the cat lady that came in. Oh, and I would have pegged her at like maybe mid 60s, but she mentioned that her son turned 60 So, or something about his birthday, his 55th birthday 5 years ago, and I was like, "Wait, what? How?" She looked so young. So, yeah. But hopefully, are you okay? Okay. Yeah, hopefully she gets a hold of me and like whatever she's doing, I would love to participate in her. I don't know if it's a business or a volunteer kind of thing, but either way, it sounds cool. And then there was this girl who came in who so she was wandering around for quite some time and I had offered her help and she didn't need any help and then she comes up and she's like, "Okay, so where are the multivitamins? Did I walk right by them?" And I take her to where they are and she's like, "Oh, Carolyn." Like her own name. She's like, "How did you miss that?" And I'm like, "Well, what happens or whatever." And we kind of laughed and then so I rang her through with whatever she had been buying, and this is what got me thinking about lion's mane. So she's like, "Do you have anything for excessive sweating?" And I was like, "Okay, is it actual excessive sweating, or is it that you're sweating more than you want to?" She's like, "No, no, no, like, and it's been a whole life thing and whatever." So I looked it up, and what causes it is overstimulation of some of the nerve endings that create this need to sweat for whatever reason. So I was like, okay, now I don't know, man. I don't know how you would treat this naturally, but what's popping in my head is lion's mane because it can help to regrow the myelin sheath around the nerves and around the spinal column for people with MS. Like that's being researched as we speak. I use it for my own neuropathy and I used it when I had the vid, and I had my sense of smell back before I was even allowed to leave the house. Thank you very much. I was doing lots of lion's mane though. And I kind of put that one together because so everyone figured you lose your sense of smell because of zinc, but like why would it just deplete your zinc? I mean, I guess it could, but it that didn't feel right to me for whatever reason. And then one of my coworkers who is like a herbalist, she ended up getting it and she felt fine the whole time and she just stayed home and yes, lion's mane for neuropathy. Yeah. Um you could look into alpha lipoic acid as well, ALA. Not the other ALA, not the ALA that's in omega 3s or that is an omega 3, but alpha lipoic acid. Um and vitamin B6. Yeah, I get really warm doing Reiki too. And I'll usually feel it come in from my head and just, like, all the way down. Um, so my point was, I suggested lion's mane for her for this excessive sweating, like hyperhidrosis, and I'm like, "I don't know if it's gonna work," and she's like, "I get that, don't worry," and she's like, "It's good for brain health? Fine, sign me up." So we're kinda laughing about that, and then I gave her my card, I'm like, "You have to tell me if this works, please." So, yeah, hopefully she does. I always say that's the hardest part of my job is not knowing if what I suggest to people helps them. They just take it and they never come back. And I'm like, wonder if that guy who bought, whatever, if he liked that. This is what goes through my brain. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I'll get right from the head down, which makes sense, right? If it's coming in through my crown. And get really yeah, really hot. And I mean, I'm always overheating at the best of times, so Mhm. Yes, Millie. Well, and Reiki is literally universal life force, so it's divine energy, so yeah, it's gonna come right in there. "Oh, Tulsi, your little ear is flipped the wrong way, and I should fix it, but it's cute and I love it." Oh, oh my goodness. Cat's ears don't normally do that. Is that uncomfortable? Should I fix it for you, honey? It's hilarious, though. Look at all the little furs in there. I guess I should fix it because I kind of want to take a picture. Oh, yeah, and I don't know if it is for sure, Scotty. Plus, it would be only if it's the genetic kind because of the mechanism that's happening, and that's why I'm thinking maybe it could help. That does well, maybe, Chloe, because it kinda sounds like oh, that's what I was telling a story about figuring out that lion's mane is yeah, helped me during the vid. Okay, can I fix your ear, please? There you go, babe. So, yeah, so one of my coworkers who is, I don't work with her anymore though, I'm not at the same place, but she's a herbalist. So she went home, she felt fine, and so she just researched a bunch of stuff while she was off for those 2 weeks or 10 days or whatever it was. And she's like, "I don't think that the loss of sense of smell and taste has anything to do with zinc." She says, "I think it's nerve damage that's happening." And I was like, "Okay, whatever," right? And I didn't really think much of it then. And then when I got it, my worst symptom was these shooting pains that I would get in my head. And sometimes I'll get like that, like in normal life, before or after a really bad migraine, I'll get these shooting pains. And when I mentioned it to my mom, she says, "Oh, yeah, that's common with migraines." This is like when I was a teenager. It's common with migraines. It's neuralgia, it's nerve pain. Okay. So then fast forward to when this is happening, and I'm thinking, okay, nerve pain. And, Elizabeth had mentioned nerve damage with the sense of smell business. So, perhaps lion's mane would help. So I started taking like massive amounts of lion's mane. I mean, not by the shot glass, not that massive. Um, but I started taking a lot of lion's mane and I had my sense of smell and taste back right away, like within those 10 days. And I don't know of anyone else who did. And some people struggle years later. So, but I still can't run. So that's fun. Or if I'm walking fast and talking can be a problem too. So my poor little lungs, they have not been so happy. Oh, good night, Laura. Off to Never Neverland. Oh, and now I have Metallica in my head. Thanks. Thanks for that. What time is it? 9:40. Okay, so it's been 45 minutes since I took all of that lion's mane. I'm kind of tempted to do another shot. Should I do it, guys? Oh, it's so nice to see Barbie in here. Oh, I love you guys. Well, of course they did, Scotty, because they're giving them the issue. That's my creative way that I'm going to say that. I could. Ah, oop, what's going on? I don't have that much left. I'll have to order some more. Do 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 do. Oh, and it smells so good. Why is it so delicious? Like it's savory. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. So good. Like it shouldn't be delicious. Yeah, I don't know how much alcohol is in there. I know that in like the dropper, because they use sugarcane alcohol that they specially I think they ended up I think they were ordering it from somewhere and then that company was going out of business and then they just kind of took it over so they could still have that kind of clean alcohol to use. Lion's mane tincture. The dose is like yes, Jimena was here earlier. Marshmallow root is good for the yeah, for the lungs, and mullein. Mullein I haven't gotten into. I do take NAC. I should take it more often though. I love NAC. It's good for the liver too, so that's always nice. No, we're not getting wasted. This is lion's mane, actually. See? But in large doses, it can help one. Okay, how do I word this in a legal way? I don't know because I haven't read my book yet, but I have it on pretty decent authority that. Oh, that's right. Oh, I don't know. I don't know of a project, but I love Jimena. That's what I was going to say. Is that their sugarcane alcohol that they use? He says if people are concerned about the amount of alcohol that's in, like, a dropper, not a shot glass, that it's the equivalent of a ripe banana. That's how much alcohol is in theirs anyway, not all. Certainly not the tincture that I made that I haven't even opened yet. When did I do that? It was a long time ago. And I made spearmint tincture. And it's still sitting there, so I can see it from here. And I got a whole bunch of words and stuff all over it too, of course. And can you have your bath somewhere else? It's a little weird. I'm sure you're proud that you can put your leg behind your head, but we don't all need to watch. Well, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. See if this makes me laugh or cry or what have you. That's yeah, awesome, Barbie. I don't have anything official as far as schooling, but I've worked in the industry since 2011. Um, like directly, I was in. So I worked at a store that had like that section, but I that was mostly just kind of learning from the ladies who worked in that department. So it wasn't my thing at the time. And then after leaving there, I ended up getting a job. Oh, first I got a job at a metaphysical store. You'd think that would be great, right? Not if it's run by, I don't know. She was a unique individual. I lasted 3 weeks after, and okay, I'll get into that story. So yeah, I ended up managing a store, and she hired me for my manager experience, but I had really not a lot of experience with supplements at all. But then I learned on the job, and there's a lot of like industry trainings and stuff where they'll have to teach about the body to teach about the product. So yeah, so learn lots that way as well. It's pretty cool. um, and yeah, working at that store, that metaphysical store. So she hired all of her people as contractors so that she didn't have to pay us properly for like OT or working on stat holidays and stuff. Um, and so she told me, so my shift was supposed to be 11 to 7. And she said, but come in 15 minutes early to do the cleaning, like to do the floors each morning. And, once you get faster at it, then you won't need as much time or whatever, is what she had said. So I just see sleep fast. I'm like, oh, what happened? I want to fall asleep fast. That would be just amazing. So, well, I'm in Canada, Scotty, and I don't know all the numbers for all the taxi things. Taxi things. Um, But she had me come in early to do the floors, and then one day I was running late, and then I realized I don't start until 11. So why am I worried about running late? So I got there and went and, took off my coat and whatever and get settled in. And then she and then she gave me shit for being late. And I'm like, but my shift starts at 11. And she's like, but you have to do the floors before the customers come in. I said, but you're not paying me for that. So I don't actually have to. I said, and if you had been paying me properly for these past 3.5 weeks, I would be $110 richer than I am right now because I had already figured it out. And she just stared at me. I don't know if anyone's ever stood up to her before. And then she said, I think you should look for another job. And I said, I already am. And she said, but you can't leave before I replace you. And I looked at her, I'm like, yeah, that's not how it works. You said it took you that you were looking for somebody for 9 months before you found me. And if you think that I'm going to turn down a job so that you can have longer to replace me, no, that's not going to happen. When I find something, I'm out. And she, yeah, was totally taken aback. Now, to be fair, or I don't know if this is to be fair, but so when we would receive product, we had to I say we, I was pretty much the only one there. And then she had like readers and stuff too. But so receiving, I know, I know. So we'd have to take off the little stickers from the manufacturer and then take Goo Gone and like rub some Goo Gone on there to get any of the residual sticky off, right? And so I unwrapped this citrine, natural citrine, and like a single point natural citrine is beautiful. I'm like, oh wow. And so I, took the sticker off, Goo Goned it, and then it slipped, like it slid and went flying across the store. And then it ended up with like a little damage in the middle. And so, okay, I'm gonna read that in a second, and I don't want to miss that, Shaw woman. So yeah, I went flying across the store. So I grabbed it. I went and I showed her, and I said, because she was in the back when it happened, and I said, like this citrine that I was, I explained what happened, and she again just stared at me. I think there was like something not really connecting properly, or okay, yeah, I'll get to that. So yeah, she just stared at me, and she's like, in all my years doing this, no one has ever admitted to something like this. I'm like, because you're terrifying. I didn't say that, but she was. Exactly. So, Millie, yes, thank you. So, but then she was like, I said, you know what? I like it. I love it. And I don't even care that there's a thing in the middle. I'll buy this one. And, um, and she was like, you can have it for cost. So I got a really good deal on it and it's beautiful and I still have it. I should find it. Yeah. And you know what, Victor? Sadly, I heard later she ended up with cancer and really suffered a lot with that, and that's anger, right? Cancer is anger manifesting, and it makes sense. She had a lot of she was suspicious of customers all the time, and she would be on them. Like there's a lot of people who shop there who I learned afterwards who wouldn't shop there because they went in once and she just made them feel so uncomfortable that they couldn't go back. And I don't know, I'm a little what's the word? Kind of ashamed that I didn't pick up on that, but at the same time, I feel like maybe it was because of I needed that experience. So, whatever. But it's funny because she hired me because I'm a 33.6 and she was a 33.6, and that apparently was not a good combination of us working together. But yeah, when I was in the interview, she like added up my birthday and she's like, "Oh my god, you're a power number," or whatever. Okay, so now I have to go back and read this comment that I. Oh, oh no, shell woman, that's terrible. Wow, that's some nerve, hey? Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. Oh, I guess that makes sense, Millie. But yeah, that's an excessive amount of time. And if they are gonna do that, pay you, right? Like, it can't be that much for a half hour. Oh, and she didn't get the job. Ridiculous. Okay, one sec. I want to see if I can find my citrine. So this is my citrine that I got for it's seen better days. I was gonna say it's 15 years old. It's a little bit older than that, I'm gonna guess. Let's shine you up if we're gonna show you off to the world. So that little guy in the bottom there, that's what I did. I love this one. So pretty. uh, I think I'm gonna wait longer than that, Scotty. It's been 13 minutes actually. 14. Yeah, it's so clear. So maybe that happened so that I would be able to buy it because I like stones with little imperfections. Kind of lets the energy out? Hmm. What other Yellowstone? Maybe calcite? Does it like look shiny and like you could just eat it? I think I have it. One sec. So that's calcite. And I love it because it's so cheap. Like this thing was not expensive, but look at it. Mm, a waxy feel. Oh, is it amber? Maybe it's amber if it has a waxy feel. That would make sense. Oh, the light goes on, maybe. Oh, maybe it is calcite. Calcite doesn't have a waxy feel, though. It's pretty smooth. Not amber. Hmm. You could go on like a crystal identification page on like Facebook or something and see if people know. This is tumbled too. Well, I mean, tumbled a little bit, I think. Enough to make it shiny. I've never seen calcite that's not tumbled. Chloe, have you seen calcite that's not tumbled? Ooh, oh, apophyllite is nice. I have, I think I have some somewhere. Calcite comes in every color. So there is some that's clear. I have a clear one that I absolutely love, and I use that for people's crown chakra when I'm doing sessions. Um, Yeah, it can be any color. I have like a green calcite and a brown calcite as well, like over where this one was. Oh, fluorite. Uh, like fluorite in what way? That it can be different colors? I have a yellow fluorite. Yeah, I should get okay, I can get my other calcites. So my brown. I love how they all look like they would be delicious. And here's my green. Mm. Oh, that would be fun. Have a rock night. We'll rock out. And we have the free version of this StreamYard. So I can only have one guest at a time, apparently. Ooh, there's 11 people in here. That's always fun. And how have I been on for almost an hour? That does not feel like almost an hour. Maybe it is time for more Lion's Mane. I'm not crying yet. So, you know, Tulsi's protecting me over there, staring out the door. Yeah, it was a weird day. It was just all over the place. So I was in a really good mood until I wasn't. And it was like, just flip a switch. And I don't like that. It's just, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to get back into it. I think I get, well, okay, I don't know. Is it 20 hours? That's not very much. Not if I'm going to be doing 3-hour streams. But I don't think I'll do that all the time. I know when I signed up, they tricked me into like doing like a free version and of like, or well, like a free, but of the paid version. I would just like to know where I stand. I didn't need to do that. I didn't want to do that. I just want to know what I'm doing. And I think with that, it was even only 50. No, Josh, I'm going through the change. And it's just what happens. Yeah. Because I don't even think there were any customers in the store when it hit. And it doesn't help that, like, oh, well, good night, Barbie. Thank you for coming. Yay. Um, yeah, my coworker just needs to know when to step back or needs to know to step back because I tell him when and then he doesn't listen and then I snap. And then he's like, "But you were smiling the whole time." I'm like, "It's a defense mechanism. I can't help it." That doesn't mean that I'm not imagining punching you in the face right now. See, that's not me. That's not me. That's why I don't like this. And in my defense, I took so much GABA and holy basil, and I still was struggling. Yeah, I think on StreamYard, I think it's just one extra person. Oh, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Don't listen to me. Maybe that's what I'll do, like a stream about natural health. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I suppose it was because I was bawling earlier. My makeup's weird. I'm so sorry if that's irritating anyone. Is it gone? I think it's gone now. I'll do a stream like all about natural health and I'll just call it I'm making shit up. Don't listen to me. Is that how I stay legal? It could be the lion's mane talking. Rawr. That's my lion roar. It's different than my seal, my broken seal. Sorry, no. Don't shut up, Trista. Let's have some more lion's mane. Let's have me crying before the end of the night. Maybe it'll kick in after you guys are gone and then I can just bawl on my own like a weirdo. Oh, do I want to be finishing this off? You know what? I bet I'll have no foot pain tomorrow because that's been coming back since I've been forgetting to take it properly. Oh, yeah, no appendage cutting. No. Live stream or not, let's not do that. Okay, and why were you going to? I thought this was like a crystal stream. Oh, pumpkin carving. Okay, I get it. Oh, is Christine leaving? I love you, Christine. Thank you for always being so wonderful. I was going to say, you're one of my favorite people, and you are, but like you all are. So, you know, I found good people here. Oh, why is it so delicious? It shouldn't be so delicious. It's a little weird. That would be Halloweeny, but not favorable. Yeah, agreed. Like, that almost looks like real blood. Oh, it is. Bonsai? What's the brand again? Oh, of the lion's mane showwoman? It is. So I'm in Canada, but I'm sure you could order online. Harmonic Arts is the brand. And I mean, any health food store in Canada, or most, or a lot, I don't know. They're pretty decently big here. They are out of BC because everyone good is out of BC. Oh God, you guys, I'm like having to do this. Cumberland, BC. Harmonicarts.ca. So check them out and like, yeah, you can not hearts, arts. ARTS. Harmonic ARTS.ca. Hmm. And you know how fitting that I would love lion's mane being a Leo and having a big lion's mane. Maybe not right now. Oh, I had sake once and I was not a fan. I was not a fan at all. I wanted to be. I've never had it hot. Maybe that was the trick. Oh, I haven't seen that in like a really, really long time. But I had such a crush on Ralph Macchio or whatever his name was. I'm pretty sure I had a poster of him at one point. It might have just been like the fold out thing from like Teen Beat or whatever. I don't think I ever bought Teen Beat. I was more into like the heavy metal magazines, but he wasn't in one of those. So I don't know. Maybe I just saw him on the cover and bought it. because of that. Tiger Beat, Teen Beat. Maybe it's Tiger Beat. Why do you know that, Victor? Don't feel old. We're all old. It's okay. I don't know. There's too many magazines back then. And I was buying like Metal Edge and I don't know the other ones. A man who catches flies with chopsticks can do anything. Those were the days. Hmm. See, and now that I'm not trying to talk about anything, now Tulsi's just sitting over there behaving herself. Oh, speaking of, good save, Victor. Um, now I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, the cat lady from earlier. So she had like she has the buttons where you can like teach your cat to say things. And I always thought that was a load of shit. Like, I don't know, man. It's great in theory, but I'm skeptical. But she's like, no. She taught her cats. She's like, you just do it really slowly. So she's like, the other night she woke up to her cat saying, stinky stick, because stinky sticks is what they call valerian, apparently. And yeah, valerian. Have you smelled valerian? It's not nice. It's not nice at all, unless you're a cat. So, yeah, and then I was like, "I didn't think that worked," and she's like, "It does." So I think I might wanna try it. We'll see. Maybe I can teach the children to talk, and then Tulsi will just never shut up. I wonder what she'll tell me. I'm a little afraid of what's going on between those ears. It's okay. Yeah, I don't understand why people take it like make it as a tea. Why would you wanna drink that? That's horrible. And there was one time, and I didn't realize how bad it was until one time and this is many, many moons ago, but I walked into my room and I had the door closed and I opened the door and I was like, oh my God, why does it stink in my room? I just did laundry and this is unacceptable. And I'm looking around thinking, what stinks like this? Because it smelled like dirty socks to me. And then I realized that there was a bottle of valerian like sitting um, on my dresser, like right next to the door. So it was like I'm standing right next to it. Oh, terrible. But I also learned, I was going to say the hard way, that cats like it because when I had a supplement that had, it was just one of the ingredients, and I opened the bottle, and my old cat Huxley, who's since passed away, she came over and was so excited. My old cat Huxley, that's her there. I did not dress her up. Some people ask that. I did not dress her up. That's from Crown and Paw. So you send them a picture of your animal's face, or they can do humans too. And then you can put it in a picture, like choose one of the many, 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 many options that they have. And yeah, and then you get a big poster. And it's amazing quality. Like it looks like a painting and it has the texture of a painting. And you can do like that or a poster or um uh like pillows and blankets and stuff too. I ended up getting like a mouse pad um, with it as well, but I did that from Staples, not from them. Oh, it's 10:11 here. What was I saying? Valerian. Yes, I kind of want to teach the children to talk. I might regret that. But I wonder what they'd say, you know? Oh, you're so freaking cute when you're not being annoying. I mean, you're cute when you're annoying too, but I just don't enjoy it as much for some reason. Look at your little face. Oh my goodness. And your little butt. Yeah, mommy loves you. Hmm. So what else, guys? Should I pull a card? Does anyone want a card? I have many oracle decks, and my tarot decks are over here today too. So I have my. I'm not a good tarot reader though. I will have to read the book if you choose it. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to read the book no matter what you choose. But so these are my mystical tarot. Mystical. Pardon me. It helps if you say the whole thing. Mystical cat tarot. So these are beautiful. So there's Good Kitty, and Good Kitty is Justice 20. I think that's Justice. Honestly, I have to look it up like every time. I know, Shaw Woman. It's incredible, isn't it? And I have three, and one is very light. She's a little slonk, as the internet says. And then I have my chonk, Cushy. And when she runs, because her belly it just hangs there, her primordial pouch or whatever it's technically called. But it's pretty impressive. I like to play with it too, just a little that looks bad. Anyway, but yeah, so she has this giant tum tum, and when she runs, she kind of has to run like this because her tummy is too big. Oh, the poor little sweetheart. Oh, and now Tulsi senses me talking about her, and she has arisen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What else? There's the lovers. Yes, baby girl. The sun. I know. If you would not step on the cards, that would be wonderful. Yeah. Okay. Or you can just dump them all over the fucking place. That works too. Sure. Whatever you like. Oh, I swore. Oh. The Hermit. Look at that moon in the background. Oh, it's a pomegranate tree. I don't think I've ever considered how pomegranates grow, and that's kind of exciting. I didn't know it would be on a tree like that. Oh, Chloe. Well, that's kind of exciting. I don't think I've ever been on a date either, honestly. Yeah, try to think. Not like, because going for coffee to meet, I don't think that counts. That's not a date. Nope. I don't think anyone's ever bought me flowers either, other than my dad when I was graduating, and he wasn't even there. So that was nice. And uh and one boyfriend bought me a single rose, but it was my birthday. So thanks for the $3 gift. It's okay. we were young, it didn't really matter all that much, and it made me happy at the time as much as I can make fun right now, but yeah, it's okay. Cut flowers are kinda crap anyway. Me too, Chloe. Ooh, so here, this would be the high priest, but he's cat magic. Like, look at him go. So are you going on the date or not? I think you should go. Oh, okay. What Google Drive are we talking about? Yeah, these are beautiful. I love these cards. They're my favorites. Although I'll show you my other deck and they're super beautiful too. And they're not cat related, but they're very nice. There is the wheel. Look at them go. Oh yeah, you're like my only mod. That's right, because I keep intending on making more mods. Not that I need it. I have 7 people in here. Yeah, you keep them under control, Victor. Don't let anyone get out of hand. You watch that Scotty. I hear things about him. Ooh, 9 of sky. That's a little bit freaky. Look at that guy. Oh, he's gonna get ya. Oh, and there's a little spider there. Sorry. Okay, now I'm getting weird. Maybe I am drunk off the alcohol in that tincture. Or maybe it's just the lion's mane, or maybe it's just me. Because I've been known to be a little weird. Ooh, the priestess. That looks like Huxley a little bit, except Huxley was slimmer. Huxley never weighed more than 5.5 pounds in her life. Oh wait, she went up to 6 pounds at one point, and then when she got sick, then she lost it again. But yeah, she looks like my baby, my little Huxler. Mm-mm-mm. The chariot. Look, he's got Dalmatians. He's really in a chariot there. Oh, which one were you loving, Victor? The priestess or the chariot? I got to look up more. Do, do. Do, do. The aces are really nice too. The one with the cat. Thank you, Victor. That's helpful. So are you just saying you like the cards and you're not even looking at them? Is that what I'm picking up here? Mm-mm-mm. The Empress. Her little kittens. This one looks like Kush Kush. My little Cushy Cush. Except she's not a little fatso yet. I mean, Cushy wasn't a fatso either when she was little. But in her defense, she has when she was little, she had gigantic paws. And there's even me in a video saying, "You're gonna be huge because you have gigantic paws." Cat holding the wheel. Yeah, that was the wheel card. Yeah, that was a cool one. Mm-mm-mm-mm. The stars. See, it's better when I don't have a light shining. Oh, what else was I trying to show when the light was ruining it? I thought of it after. I'm like, why didn't I just shut my stupid light off? Yeah, it was the wheel. Let's see. That one. Mm-mm-mm. Grace, which is temperance traditionally. Yes. Or do you mean you're actually looking at the Lyra constellation? Because there was a lion constellation in one of the cards. There's the devil card, his demon cat. Look at him. Don't piss him off like that bird did on the card. Okay. I was like, I'm jealous if you're outside. Oh, the 10 of C. So that's 10 of cups. Look at how cute they all are. Oh, the wee little ones. Oh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. There's a pretty lady. Look at her. Oh my goodness. That's the 3 of fire. Strength. I love the strength card. So that looks like Tulsi, except that Tulsi has a little bit of gray here. But look, that's strength. He's got birds all over him and he's not eating them. No, he's a good little guy there. Nine of fire. They're having a little cat seance. That's always good. Mm-mm-mm. The 2 of earth or 2 of pentacles. That's good for like the balancing. Because that one, I can see my other deck with them balancing the pentacles. Do. The tower, I'm disappointed that the tower is not a cat tree. That is a missed opportunity there. It should really be a cat tree that they're on and falling off of, don't you think? Oh, Scotty. The moon. Look at the moon. He's a little bit freaky. I like him. Little mushrooms. When Cushy sits like this, I call her Lady Godiva, but this is the Sea King, so he's the gentleman Godiva, apparently. Hmm. So who wants a card? And what deck would you like? Oh, and I was going to show these two. Oh, sorry, I keep doing that. I keep making offers and then. So these, so they're called the Witch's Tarot, but there's another deck that's called the Witch's Tarot. And if you Google, that's probably the one you're going to find. But these are just beautiful. There's Temperance. The High Priestess. So instead of the Devil card, they have the Horned one. Kate Millie, you'll be first. There's some bums. There's a lot of nudity in these cards. It's okay, I'm not monetized, so I don't care. It's cartoon nudity, like YouTube, you can just simmer down. The princesses. So there's princesses instead of pages. The High Priest. Boobies. A couple of boobies in a row here. There's Strength. The Stars. Yes, Scotty, you're so innocent. That's great. Gets the vapors. Oh, their aces are really nice too. Rorig. I'm going to have to look that up. Boobs are nice. I mean, come on. It's okay. It's okay to like boobies. Or breasticles, as I like to call them. That's a fun card. Two of Cups. The Moon. Oh, I was talking about that on my other stream, the one that I had to take down because my mouth is too big sometimes and I don't think before I speak. That how cards, like, usually they're like bigger than my hands and then I can't shuffle them properly. They are. I mean, facts are facts, Scotty, right? There's Justice. Three of Swords. That's a fun one. Well, I don't know, fun. Maybe not fun, but it's beautiful. The Cups are always very nice. The Sun. Ooh, the Seeker is next. So the Seeker is the Hermit. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure. 9? Is that 9 or is that 11? That's 9. Okay. Can we not throw things around? Is that okay? And Mom's doing the thing here. And I love you, but let's just try to energetically make her stay over there. I love you, baby, but there's a death card for this one. Look at that little tail in the corner. Yeah, apparently it was in her way. No, nothing broke. It was just, what was it? I don't know, something that made noise when it hit the ground. More boobs. Because if there's anything the universe has, it's boobs. Seven of Pentacles is nice. She's not. She's a very sweet drunk, actually. Ooh, 10 of Cups. And 9. Oh god, I'm so embarrassed about my nail polish. That just looks awful. 4 of Cups. All the cups are just gorgeous in this deck. Ace of Swords. And he's got a Lyran constellation too, hey? I mean, I give my cats medicinal mushrooms sometimes. I have been lazy lately and I haven't been. But so Cushy, when she was a kitten, I came home to find her back paw wrapped up in like, and it was a cord like, or like a string on the bottom of my massage Reiki table that had no purpose except to injure my heart and soul. So her back foot was caught in there. It was so tight that I couldn't get scissors under it to cut it. And I mean, I still hadn't integrated the children yet either. So she was in here by herself and for the day when I was at work. And when I came home and found her like that, I was mortified and I didn't know what to do. Like I I couldn't get the thing off her foot. And I called the lady who I got her from, who is like a former coworker of mine. And she's like, I'll be right there. And she came and picked us up. And it was like weeks later that she was like, yeah, when you called, I was ready for bed. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But yeah, she came and picked us up. We went to the emergency vet. They gave her painkillers. And then they were waiting to like do whatever test they had to do. And we're sitting there and we're waiting and we're told it's going to be like 4 hours. And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, a couple more hours after that, and the regular vets that don't charge a million fucking dollars will be open. So, and we're just sitting there and we're waiting. And Andrea is also an energy healer, and she also has this device. It's like what is it called? Like a terahertz device, and it like shoots out frequencies or whatever. So she's like, okay, like I don't want to tell you what to do, even though she was helping me financially foot the bill for that. Like bless her heart. See, Jimena, you can use bless your heart as a good thing too. But yeah, so she was helping that way as well. And I did pay her back eventually, but and it wasn't that bad because we didn't stay. She's like, we can either stay here if you want to stay here and do whatever tests, but she's like, we can stay here and do nothing for several hours in this critical time, or we can take her back to my house and use that device on her. And I was like, yeah, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So that's what we did. And she got her son already working on her while she took me home. And then she kept her for the next several days. And she even had a friend who's a vet who came over and looked at her and said she's fine. No, it's not a Rife machine. It terahertz is what it's called. Let me see if I can do, 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 do. And then I gave her lion's mane as well to help with the nerve damage that I kind of felt like she probably had. But I also wonder if that's maybe um why she's a little overweight and maybe why because she's not as integrated with the other girls. And I mean, pardon me, they're sisters and she came like a year later, so I get that. But um Yeah, I wonder if there's some trauma there, right? And I've worked on her a little bit. I should do more. I'm not very consistent with it. Spooky, the spooky machine? Yeah, it's terahertz. Yeah, yeah, Tera. Oh, some more boobs. Some more boobs, and then that's yeah, there's the levers. There's actually quite a bit on there, isn't there? It's funny because I didn't until I held it up. I'm like, oh, there's like full frontal male nudity on this one. So I'm looking at it in the camera. I'm like, oh, whoops. Oh my. That's right. Okay, Millie, you wanted a card. What deck would you like? Would you like one of the tarot decks or I guess the favors again? I like that phrase and I like that like I don't think I've ever heard it used like that before, but I still knew what you meant. And then there's all my oracle decks too. So, Millie, what would you like? And then who wants after Millie? Linda contacted me and she suggested that I do shorts with cards. And that sounds fun. Oh, I should have another little hoop. Hmm. Which deck for Millie? Fairies or unicorns? I don't have unicorns, so fairies it is. Do, 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 do. The boob deck. Okay, give me just half a second here. I'm still here. We're just gonna do that for a moment because I'm not too worried about the boobs and the full frontal male nudity on those cards, but this might get me. Oh, thanks, Shaw Woman. I look forward to seeing you again. Have a good night. That's so fun. It's so nice to like meet people that I don't know that just show up here. That's so cool. Okay, I need some paper that doesn't have a bunch of stuff written on it already. Okay, well, there's room on that side. I had a pen in my hand. There it is. Sorry, I feel like I have to talk even more when I'm not on screen. And how do I make a little thing so that I can have a picture come up there? You hear nothing. You hear nothing, Scotty boy. You just mind your own beeswax over there. And is it really that odd for a person to exhale? Come on. It's just the natural progression of the inhaling. It's the balance. It's the finding the balance, right? What do you want, Millie? Okay, so Millie first. I should start eating a whole bunch of stuff too. That's while I have the chance. I'm just kidding. I'm I'm kind of well, no, I'm not even hungry. I don't know. I'm just peckish. It's because there's nuts sitting here. Never mind. Uh, I'm back to learn how to pick a picture. Oh, yes. Yeah. And Mena would know because she put the monkey that I made for her on there. And that made me feel so special too. Okay, so some fairy cards for Millie. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. What are you getting into over there, Kush Kush? Choo, choo. Sorry, I'm getting. Yes, the monkey that I made, she put there. Well, because she said something about needing a monkey because Clint had his monkey up there, and that also sounds bad. Okay, just stop talking now. And if I didn't point out all the things that I said that sound terrible, it would be fine. I'm sure most people would be like, that's fine. Don't think anything of it until I have to laugh afterwards. Anyway, yes, and then she said that she wanted a matching monkey or something. So then I was like, well, I'm sure AI can do that. And it made a couple that weren't so great, and then that one, I'm like, that's perfect. Oh, fart. Okay. The sometimes the font is hard to read. The feline. Get it? Feline. But it's the feline. He's a little weird looking, but he's lovely. The feline. Now I will read him about him in a second. Look at his weird little spindly wrist. What is going on there? I'm not judging. Don't worry, Mr. Feline. You're kind of cute. I would kiss your nose. I just don't want that hand touching me. No offense. I shouldn't speak ill of the Fae. Well, okay, hang on. I'm sure he's supposed to be a cat like thing. 65. The feline. Getting it right. Delayed completions. Tidying up loose ends. Brian, like, oh, geez, Brian Frode, notes that this is the accusing, offended expression we see on a cat's face, saying, "You know I have my dinner at 5 o'clock." Brian adds that the feline is also known as a slight accusation or an accusation of slight. One of my cats, that Maggie, both words are capitalized, so the cat is named that Maggie, is the feline's first cousin and has mastered the family expression. She uses it for all sorts of things, but I have often seen it elsewhere as well. I may even have used it myself once or twice. We know the feline is near, nodding his head, when we hear remarks like, I thought you'd have my shirt ironed for me. You said you'd get the brakes fixed, or you mean that report isn't done yet? The feline speaks to us when we know we deserve it, but we are pretending we don't. His is the voice that whispers in our ears just as we try to settle down with a good book, a new computer game, or our favorite leisure activities, and we experience that old familiar guilty feeling. Alcohol only drowns him out temporarily, and gives people hangovers as well, so it is not a useful remedy, although it is widely used. In fact, that particular avoidance tactic usually causes the feline to raise his voice even louder the next morning in a particularly piercing tone. He makes lists of things we haven't done, shaking his head over them and muttering, tisk, tisk. These are the things that we could and should have taken care of by now, but haven't. This is his job, and he does it well. Sometimes, though, he just wishes we would do our jobs so that he could go play first one. Oh, so that he could go play first one over the hill gets to kiss the fairy maid, or munch on chocolate covered thistles with his friends, or take naps in the heather instead of having to work overtime nagging at us. Do, 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 do. Angela's back. Yay. Okay, so the reading for this card, the feline looks out of his card accusingly, reminding us of things undone, promises unkept, and duties unfulfilled. Like, is this for me or you? Because this sounds like good advice. It's my days off. Maybe I should accomplish something, right? Um, he says that we can't expect to have things go right when we are trailing so much unfinished business behind us. Dragging stuff around tires us. It uses up energy that we need for other things. Well, just shut up. Why does it have to call me out like this? If we would just take care of these things that cause so much mental and sometimes physical clutter, we would suddenly find that we have a lot more energy at our disposal to do the things we really want to do, and probably much more cooperation from others as well. He especially suggests that we take care of the little things that matter to us. We will feel so much better when we have done that, and so will he. So that's that one. Anyone else want a card? Oh, yeah. Scotty wants with the boob deck. Okay. I'm going to have to get the book. 1 second. Oh, jeez Louise. This is what I do. I put, are you bent under or are you ripped? Just bent. That one's ripped off though. So yeah, so then I've got aces, twos, threes, fours, fives, etc. And then on this side, all the major arcana so that I can find them easily because I'm a nerd. Okay. So, do we all think that Scotty is sitting there? Oh, good night, Victor. Do we all think that Scotty is sitting there hoping for a boob card? Oh, two of them are coming. Okay. Come on, lucky boobs. There are no boobs in these cards, and I'm so sorry. I mean, there's some that are covered up, but I don't think that counts. That's okay, Angela. So here are your cards. And Cushy is attacking my shoe. Now she's running away from it. Okay, that's fine. So we've got the Two of Cups. That's like a, yeah, I won't start speculating. And then we've got the Three of Wands. Two twos. So it is like emotion or intuition or inspiration. It's like a couple's card, is it not? If other people who are actual readers and know what they're talking about want to chime in, please do. But yeah, it's like from what I understand from okay, like honestly, guys, maybe that's what I'll do. Um, I get ChatGPT to help me with card readings. So I'll pull the cards and then I'll tell it what I asked and what cards I got, and then it'll give me the interpretation. It's very handy. And it can pull cards for you too. Just in case you didn't know, you can get like you can just be like, I don't have cards. So nice, Angela. I hope it's not cold in there. Someone might lose an eye in your emojis. Oh, geez, Louise. Um, what was I saying? Two of Cups. Yes, another pair. Uh, that's okay. I probably forgot what I was saying even before I noticed that. Okay. Oh, ChatGPT. Right. Doing card readings. So one time I was doing that. So I typed in my question and then I went to shuffle the cards and I didn't realize I had hit enter like on my phone, like on the ChatGPT. So then I go back, so I pull the card and I go back to type in what card I got, and I pulled the same card that ChatGPT did. And that's fucking weird. Ah! So, but that's how I learned that it will do readings for you too. If you don't have your cards handy, you can be like, hey, can you pull a card on blah, blah, blah? And it'll do it. So let's see. Okay, so can you please tell me, with no specific question, just a general reading, we have the Two of Cups and the Three of Wands. Do, 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 do. It's a juicy little pair, Scotty. Oh boy. Two of Cups and Three of Wands is a really juicy little pair to land together. The Two of Cups is about connection, romantic, platonic, or even spiritual. It's about mutual recognition, seeing yourself in another, or forging a partnership that feels balanced and real. It's the chemistry card, two energies meeting and harmonizing. The Three of Wands is expansion energy. It's standing on the shoreline looking out, realizing the world is coming up. It's not just dreaming anymore. That's the Two of Wands. It's taking action, setting things in motion, and expecting your ships to come back with treasure. Together, they suggest that a connection is not meant to stay small. It's growing legs and heading toward the horizon. This could mean a relationship is ready to move into a new phase, or that a collaboration you've entered into has a long term potential beyond what you imagined. It's like the spark between two people or forces creates a ripple effect that expands outward. Now, there may not be any boobs in these photos and pictures, whatever, cards. However, I would like to note that as I'm reading, my eyes in the periphery see ripple, and that's not what I read. Nope. Nope. I definitely saw nipple there until I actually got to it. I'm like, what's it going to say about a nipple? So it's like the spark between two people or forces creates a nipple effect that expands outward. Those expanding nipples, it must be cold in there. It can also speak to courage. The bond gives you strength to dream bigger, and the vision gives a bond a direction to grow. Sorry, that was excellent reading. I'm in grade 2. It can also speak to courage. The bond gives you strength to dream bigger, and the vision gives the bond a direction to grow. The vibe here is meeting of hearts and plus forward motion. Like you found your co-pilot, now where are we flying? Do you do you want me to read this with more of a like okay, yeah, no, we don't. That's fine. Thank you, ChatGPT. So there you go, Scotty. The nipple effect. So I hope that resonates with you. Anyone else? Anyone else? Oh, I'm throwing stuff around again. What's falling? Oh, just a pen. Ooh. Oh, that's cool, Millie. Crazy. You're very welcome. Angela, what cards would you like? Any of the oracles or tarot? Hi, Mindy. Welcome. I don't know you. That's exciting. Welcome. And yes, you can have a card. I'm just going to read for Angela first, and then you'll be next. So, Angela, do you remember any of the oracles? Well, okay. I'll grab a couple because I don't like making decisions for people. Ooh. Would you like Lemuria? Oh, I get so excited when people I don't know come in here. See, Mindy, I just started doing this. This is like what, my third one, not counting all the ones that were like 2 minutes because things weren't working. Karen! Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I love you guys. Okay, so Lemuria or the Mystical Shaman Oracle or Obsidian Veil. This is all like female archetypes, shadow female archetypes. These are pretty dark. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh no. I slept through Truth Wave, I think last night. And I'm not sure if I slept. I'm excited that you chose that one. Cuz like it was like suddenly I wasn't there and then I was again and I was like, was I asleep or was I just really really under in a good way? I don't know. Some questions will never be answered. Whew. So, Mindy, did you just find me randomly or through someone, or how did you end up here? I'm excited. I'd like to know, please. Oh, these feel so nice in my hands. Oh, they're soft. Oh, and they're shiny. You gotta love that. Oh, cool. Oh, wow. Is it on your channel? I'd like to check that out. I should. Here, let me, before I get distracted again. Actually, well, this is a distraction, but that's okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, you don't have any content. You should have some content so that I can look at it, please. Right? Sorry, I'm weird, just so you know. Just welcome. Welcome. I'm weird. And da, 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 da. Okay. Let's pick a good one for Angela. Sweet, wonderful Angela. I love this card. Gaia. It's Mother Gaia. 3 lines. I am. Actually, in my defense, that 3rd one was, like, 3/4 full. Because 'cause I'm like, I would like my feet to not hurt until we get another order. Because that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna run out. Well, my feet have been hurting because I haven't been taking it properly, but whatever. Yeah. Okay. Yes, I'm doing shots of lion's mane, and, like, legit, look, there's not that much left. I could just drink the rest out of the bottle. Okay, Gaia. So, at the bottom of the card, it says and there's more boobs. Oh, Scott, are you excited? Angela got a boob card. Are you jealous? Sorry, I'm kinda yelling. I hope how's the volume? Is that okay? Or did you guys just lose some eardrums? Oh, I was like, "Why did you have a nickname that was so far from your actual name, Karen?" And then I read the other comment. Okay, so Gaia says, "When my patience wears thin, the earth trembles and the storms rage." Someone got this last time, or maybe I picked it when I was just going through the cool looking ones. Okay, so Gaia. Do. There we go. Yeah, I think because I don't know if anyone has picked from this deck yet, but I think when I was going through it and looking at the cool cards, I think I picked it. Or picking randomly for like everybody plus nobody. So Ripple Nipple, it is. See, that's correct. That's a very good observation, Scotty. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. Okay. According to mythology, Gaia emerged at the beginning of time from the chaos, the primordial void. She is considered the personification of the earth itself, or herself. Gaia's story is deeply intertwined with the natural world as she represents the sacredness and interconnectedness of all living things. Highlighting the cyclical nature of life, she teaches us to honor and respect the earth. But when the respect is lost, so does the balance. Yes, because I remember that sentence being confusing to me that time too. Leading to destruction of brutal environmental force, decay, and deprivation. Gaia's story holds lessons of both creation and destruction, growth and decay. It represents the delicate balance between Gaia's unwavering patience and the growing weariness she experiences. It serves as a reminder that even the most nurturing and forgiving forces have their limits. Acknowledge the times when your own patience wears thin and recognize the boundaries you need to set for your own well-being. It's essential to maintain a balance between giving and receiving. Assert yourself when necessary and honor your own needs. Remember that patience doesn't equate to enduring mistreatment. And I'm going to choose another one for you since we got that one before because I love these cards. Oh, I might want to check those out because clearly I don't have enough oracle cards. Thanks, Karen. Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle by Terry Foss. I'm just saying it out loud in case I can't see the chat later. Because you know, sometimes that happens where, like, and I don't understand. I don't know. I When I was streaming from YouTube, there was a place that I could check so that the chat would be there, and then I noticed that I couldn't find it when I was going live this time, and I don't know if last time if I checked if I could see the chat. I feel like I could because I feel like I was surprised. And this has been a trip through my mind that was entirely unnecessary, and I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Let's get this show on the road. Ooh. Nimue, Nimue is her name. From the depths I emerge, bringing gifts of wisdom, guidance, and power. Well, that sounds like Angela. I maybe I don't know if she emerged from the depths necessarily, but she brings a lot of wisdom with her light language. I don't know if I have gushed enough about how much I love light language. Yeah, you know why I got these? Because of Hershey. Because Hershey has the tarot version, and she mentioned that there was an oracle version, and I ordered them on Amazon like immediately. I think they would be really tough to work with for tarot if because I don't know it properly, obviously. Journey version 4. I don't know what that means, Mindy. Did I miss something? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. You're so cute, though. You don't think of like adorable people being to the depths, which is ridiculous. I know. I'm stereotyping you, apparently. Okay. So, yes, we're going to actually read about that card. Oh my God. Sometimes you guys might have to keep me on track when I'm like going off into the wilderness. Nimue, the the lady of the lake. Oh, but look at her sword. Oh, let's have another peek at her. So pretty. Okay. According to the Arthurian legends, the Lady of the Lake, as in like Arthur, the Lady of the Lake resides in an enchanting lake, Avalon. It is believed that she has a powerful sorceress or fairy possessing she It is believed that she is a powerful sorceress or fairy possessing magical abilities and wisdom. The most well known encounter with the Lady of the Lake occurs when she presents the sword Excalibur to the young Arthur, destined to become the future king. She serves as a guardian, mentor, and bestower of wisdom and magical artifacts. Her role as bestower of Excalibur symbolizes her authority and connection to the realm of destiny and power. The Lady of the Lake represents the profound blessings of wisdom and guidance bestowed upon you. It signifies the presence of divine beings and higher forces that are offering you their wisdom and support on your journey. You are never alone, for there are spiritual guides, angels, and enlightened beings who are ready to assist you. They bring they bring forth gifts of profound insight, intuition, and spiritual understanding, empowering you to navigate life's challenges with clarity and grace. Open your heart and mind to the whispers of the universe that flow through you. The guidance you receive may come in the form of intuitive nudges, synchronicities, or messages from the spiritual realm. All from unexpected sources and through intuitive insights. So there you go. And Millie, or not Millie, Mindy, what deck would you like? So here are your options. We've got the Obsidian Veil that we just used. We've got the two tarot decks. Were you here for that? So we've got the Mystical Cat Tarot. That's helpful. And then the Witch's Tarot. Oh, I don't know. I don't like choosing for other people. It's 11:11 in my world. I like that it's right there for me because everybody's times are on there. It makes it easy to keep track. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Well, let's do the shaman deck then. Nobody has chosen that yet today. Yeah, this is a great deck. Okay. Ooh, okay. So out of the deck fell Taming the Wind. That's card 55. If you like repeating numbers like the rest of us. I mean, I liked repeating numbers even before I knew they were like a thing. And the Hummingbird reversed 26. And so 55. There you are. The essence. So this is what the card is about, and then the invitation is if it's right side up, and the medicine is if it's upside down. So here the feather, a symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you of the sacred commitment you make to your life. This is the symbol of consciously bringing into spiritual. No, sorry. Oh my God, you guys. This is the symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material, infusing the world with reverence and an acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and animate all life. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit to co create for the highest good for all. So, the invitation, what this card is about, it's time to clear your energy, be present, and become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts into a cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Yeah, Tulsi's dreams and desires are important too. That's what she's saying. Hmm. Just remember that when taming the wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. Don't come over here right now, honey. It's nope, no. There's no room for you to make your way, or you can just make a liar out of me. That works too. You done? You gonna knock stuff over again? No, okay. No, oh, oh, just right into the mic. That was perfect. Yeah. Oh, are you singing for everybody? That's a great song. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna reread the last uh, couple sentences because I. Okay, you know what? This is a little much. You're a little much, honey. Can you go? No, don't knock shit over, please. Please. I know. Okay, I'm so sorry for the interruption. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams or desires. Dreams and desires. Just remember that when taming the wind appears as a symbol, it is a time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. See, you're not doing that, Tulsi. You interrupted. That's not honoring the Great Spirit at all. Okay? Yeah. Okay. No, stay over there, please. Oh, no, let's not put the book back. Brainwave. Okay. Can you please move along? The hummingbird. Yeah, that's what she does. And I think she thinks if I'm talking that I'm talking to her because she always shows up like during Truth Wave during the like talking part, and I'm not sure if she's like answering me because I'm speaking out loud or if she's maybe jealous that I'm petting myself and she wants in on the action. I don't know. That sounded bad. But the hug. Okay. Can you hurry up. Go. Okay, so the hummingbird, the essence, they do. They definitely, yeah. And Tulsi, she is the one who will always come and like hang out if I have clients in my home. She likes coming and laying on them or kneading them or whatever. Thankfully, she's a nice, light little person and not like the big kush kush who would probably, crush my clients. Right? Yeah, you're a little one. Can you just you're gonna just sit your chocolate starfish right on the cards, are you? That's wonderful. Thank you. Okay. Can you go? Can you go? Thank you. Okay. No, that's not going. That's just moving 3 inches. Okay, and then these crystals are gonna fall because I didn't put them away. Okay. Oh, the unseen Steve McQueen. You sound familiar. Do I know you? I feel like one of my in real life friends or like former coworkers. I think he went by Steve McQueen on Facebook, but that wasn't actually his name. And now I'm wondering if you're him. Get around. What are you doing? Why? Okay. Oh, are you here from Clint? Okay. Hi, Lottie. Oh, good morning. What is it? 7 a.m. 6? I feel like it's 6 there. 6:19. Yes, Tulsi. Okay, the essence of the hummingbird. Despite being so little, hummingbirds are great journeyers, migrating between North and Central or South America to feed from the summer nectar. This gentle creature, okay, gentle creature, you're getting your furs everywhere and I can barely breathe, honey. Okay. This gentle creature can be fiercely territorial to protect its home. Hummingbird teaches us to be gentle to ourselves and to protect our personal space. How do I protect my personal space from this gentle creature here? Okay, no, I can't. Seriously, honey, I'm gonna freak out soon. You're testing my limits. What's our safe word? That means you need to stop because mom's gonna have a hormonal freak out. Okay? Can you go? Please, thank you. Um oh good. Oh no. You know what happened? She wasn't looking at me and I put my hand up as a way to like stop her and then she saw my hand move and was like, "Oh, she's going to pet me if I go over there." That's not what I meant. Honey. No. Oh my god. Okay, if you can sit there and just not cause a big fuss, that would be helpful, okay? Thank you. I love you. Hummingbird teaches us to be gentle to ourselves and protect our personal space. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your own on see, it was hard to read before, and now with your ass in my face, it's even harder. Yeah. Hummingbird invites you to embark on your epic quest. Bypass the dung pile of old pain and hurts, head for the flowers, and learn to trust the calling you hear ever so softly. Now, the medicine is what I'll read for this one because it was upside down. This mighty being comes to teach you stillness in motion and to trust your inner knowing that the sweetest nectar is assured. Failing to act when the moment is right, you're going to fall. Can you go? Not you, Mindy. This weirdo. You're not going to fall. That was an unrelated conversation. Failing to act when the moment is right can spoil. I'm just going to start over. The medicine. This mighty being comes to teach you stillness and motion and to trust your inner knowing that the sweetest nectar is assured. Failing to act when the moment is right can spoil your journey. If you feel your safety, comfort, or day to day survival are more important than saying yes to the invitation to explore the unknown, you will have to work much harder to achieve what is being offered to you freely now. Still your mind, even in the midst of your very hectic schedule, and heed the gentle voice that calls to you to test new wings. I like that. I hope that resonates with you, Mindy. Thanks for being here. Do, 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 do. Well, see, and I was telling the kid at work who keeps pissing me off when I'm getting all menopausal crazy. And I tell him, "Good, I'm glad it resonates." Oh, that's cool. You were typing it while I said it. But yeah, so I told him that we have a safe word, and when I'm gonna explode and I'm going to freak out or punch him or stab him in the eyeball, that he needs to stop, right? Stop pissing me off. And it doesn't always work. Yeah, they were good cards. These ones, Karen, the shaman ones, was it you that mentioned it the other time then, or somebody else? I thought it was Millie for some reason. That's really cool, Mindy. I'm glad that they resonate, and I apologize for all of the many, many, many interruptions while I tried to read that. You're so welcome. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, thank you. Did you email, I assume? I bet that's it there. Yeah, look at that. Yay, thank you. Oh, sorry if that was loud. I just remember I got something today from Amazon finally, and I'm very excited. One second. Also, water. Water's good. Sorry, that's probably really loud. Okay, so I have my like thunder maker thing, right? And the other day I had a client and I had forgotten it at home, and apparently it is his favorite part of the whole session. So I bought a second one so that I will always have one there and I will always have one here and I don't have to worry about forgetting it at home anymore. Oh, Tulsi looks very upset or highly skeptical of this situation as she hears. Yeah, she's trying to look. Oh my God, you're so cute. She's like looking away. So this is a much cooler looking one. Look, it looks like a little drum. Oh, oh. I hadn't been able to give this one a good go because I got it when I was at work and I didn't want to be, making thunder in the back room. Why does that sound bad? Because everything sounds bad to you, Trista, because you have a dirty mind. So, that's a nice. There's something extra in this one that my other one does not do. Oh, I love it. Oh, and it's cool. Look at its beautiful designs. Oh, love it. Love it. I mean, in shipping, I kind of got a little cuckooed there, but it doesn't seem to be affecting it in a negative way. It is, yeah. Well, the other one I have, I think, is about the same. In fact, I think the other one I have might be deeper than this one, but this one has like a I don't know how to describe that with words. I love thunder too, Scotty boy. Okay, and I do have my other one here. It's in my little cart that I take everything to and from work. Found a bunch of stuff. Okay, so this one's not as loud. I feel like it's a little deeper though. The noise is more simple. Oh my God, that's so funny, Karen. Is that's not because of me, is it? You like the second one better? I like them differently, you know? No, you like which part is the no? Do you like this one better? Oof. The second one, this one. Yeah, they're very, very different sounds. That's for sure. This one's so freaking adorable, though. Ooh, oh, and it's got a nice texture to it. I kind of thought it was going to be cheaply made because it wasn't expensive. It was like $26 Canadian, which is like what, $5 for you guys? Did I finish with these? Yes, hummingbird. Does anyone else? The first one. Oh, the first one does it for you. Yeah. The no was about the pens, not my fault. Okay. Did you get the motivational pens? Because my mom got me a whole bunch of motivational pens. And I used one, and I don't remember if I said so on the stream last time. Sorry, my space is a big mess. Don't judge me. You won't. And if you do, so be it. You like the pair of them together. Of course you do, Scotty, because then it's more like boobs, right? We understand. Oh, and then I got this guy. So this was a gift from a client. So a customer turned client turned friend to the point that I hung out with her. Well, hung out with her. Like she invited me over on Christmas. So I went to her place for Christmas Eve last year or the year before. I think it was the year before. But yeah, because it's hard to find a rattle for some reason. And I eventually did. And the one that I have is okay. I like it. I was using like a small rain stick for the longest time. And then I got this other rattle that was acceptable. But this one, oh my God. And it's nice because like it's got such a, yeah. I have a tiny rain stick. So it rains for like 3 seconds. It barely feels like a rain stick because of that. It's just so quick. Yeah, I guess they're little mini maracas. Nipples. Yes. There you go, Scotty. Do you want 5 of them? Is that good? I don't think so. I wouldn't. I like boobs, and I don't know if I would need 5 of them. Yeah, you can't have balance with 5. You need an even number, right? I don't think that's what you're talking about. But that's okay. Oh, I like the themes today. I'll have to like put in description, right? This is what we talked about. No, I won't do that. The rain stick. I love them and wish I could figure out a way to make it repeat. My friend had one that was like a big one. It was probably like 5 or 6 feet long, and it would just rain forever. Like you'd flip it, and it would go and go and go and go, and it was beautiful. 3 too many. uh, uh, that's funny, Angela. Oh, and then when I was getting those, my Lemurian wanted to come and say hello. That's my beautiful Lemurian. Well, I have several. I had some little ones, and then, or like reasonably sized ones, and then um, I ordered from, what are they called? What are they called? They like specialize in Lemurians and Moldavite, and then they have a few other. Um, pardon me. Oh my God, another one of my former coworkers is getting married. What's happening to the world? I think it's because I'm old and I forget that I'm old, and then people like live their lives and I'm like, what are they doing? Okay, so what was I looking for? Oh, that crystal place. Crystal. No. Intervision? Intervision. Intervision crystals. And like they're like big. And I like checked in with a few of my friends, like, have you actually ordered from this place? Is it legit? Because I was a little skeptical. Um, but they were having like a 50% off sale on the Lemurians, and I got 2 more. Yeah, Moldavite is expensive, and it's it's what do you call it? Oh my God, Trista, it's a meteorite. And it's beautiful, and some people have a hard time working with it. Here's a fun Moldavite story. So I have a Moldavite, and I have a Moldavite ring, and I was wearing the pendant, and um, one of the reps came in, and so we're talking and whatever, and while we're talking, like I can see the beads of sweat forming on her forehead and like coming out. Like while we're talking, I am watching them form. It's the weirdest thing. And, okay, no judgment, whatever. She's having a hot flash. We're that age. That happens. And then she goes and has her meeting with the purchaser. And then on her way out, she comes back to say goodbye and she gives me a hug. And as she hugs me, she suddenly just like pushes me away and looks like right there. And she's like, "You're wearing Moldavite." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." And she's like, "That's why I was having a hot flash." It was like just while we're talking and I'm wearing it and it's making her sweat, which is crazy. And when I was showing another lady at work and um she had never like met it before. And so she looks at it and then she went to like just turn it over in my hand. And when she touched it, she was like, "Oh, it burnt me." Like, well, that's interesting. So, yeah, Moldavite's powerful. That's probably good, Josh, because I hear that it actually helps because you say you're cold all the time, right? And I think it helps to warm you up because I now am afraid to wear it since I'm fucking hot all the time and not in the good way. Well, maybe in the good way, maybe both ways. But yeah, so this is my beautiful Lemurian, and what's hilarious is when I got this delivered, because I always get my packages to work so that they're not sitting outside my apartment. It's so you gotta just like play with that on Lemurians, hey? Their little striations. Mm. Um That's interesting, Karen. I wonder if that's so interesting. I wonder if there has to be like a hormonal kind of connection there, hey? I notice so I'm bi, and I notice that when I'm ovulating, I like men more. So, like, hormones are hormones. That's what they do. And more rugged men, whereas like when I'm not, maybe not as much, but anyway, yeah. Um, so I got this Lemurian and then two kind of smaller ones, a little bit smaller. And one of my, because I always wear my giant stones as I am today, even too. And one of my coworkers comes over and he looks and he's like, um, he's like, "Oh, how are you gonna wear that one?" And I'm like, "I'm not gonna wear this one. This is for sessions. It's not for the wearing." Show more cleavage while ovulating. I don't ever show cleavage because it's just like the Great Plains of Africa. There's no cleavage there. What if he gave chase? Oh, jeez. We don't like that. Well, I mean, I guess I can't speak for everyone, but I just can't imagine. Oh, that was the best answer, Karen. Oh, too funny. Oh my goodness. You guys. Hmm. Well, oh, it's 2 hours and 38 minutes and 38 seconds. How do I even do this? And why do you guys even stay? Like, that's remarkable. You're all bots, aren't you? It's all just a big joke on Trista, just like in school. Just kidding, sort of. Oh boy. Okay, what was I doing on here? Mm, 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 mm. I like the thumbnail that YouTube decided to put on this. It used my triple moon, which is kind of perfect since I was talking about, menopause and hormones and all of those triple moony kind of things. I like tangents too. We're the realist. uh, I love you guys. And of course you can be yourselves, and I can be myself, except for, last time that I had to take down. I don't know what I'm gonna do there, if I will, maybe put it back up or maybe chop it. I think I might, like, chop it after the what I'd like to do is make 2 videos. So I have the video of, like, the meditation retreat where I'm talking about that, and then when I go into all of the other stuff that I'm not so sure I want, family and clients and work to hear, and maybe keep that unlisted still or something. I don't know. We'll see. I shouldn't care, but yeah, kind of, forced to sometimes. So what else, guys? Does anyone else want a card? Are we carded out? What are you doing, babe? Why not yet? Why not yet? What? Kitty card. Coming up, Karen. Oh crap! That's okay. Mm-mm-mm. What are you doing? Can you not, please? I. Jesus. No. Are you gonna attack? Don't attack. It's okay. It's nice. It's nice to you. Don't make me use the thunder to make you go away. I don't want to do that. Oh, oh. Well, I didn't even start shuffling, and we've got a card for you already. Are you just gonna sit there and make noise on the bag? Because that might get annoying, but you're over there, so we won't worry about it. So sorry for all the Tulsi playing with the plastic bag noises. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You ready to go home? Where are you, Chloe? Are you not at home right now? Or do you mean you're leaving the stream? The snacks aren't ready for the trip. I could use some snacks. It's 11:44. Okay, well, since one fell out of the deck, you're getting two, Karen. And we've got strength. I love that cat. And reversed the 5 of C, which would be cups reversed. And there he is. He doesn't look real happy. And do. And now we go to the cheat machine and say a general reading for strength and the 5 of C or 5 of cups, please. And thank you. I don't know why I thank ChatGPT, but I do. But, gratitude. Gratitude's good, right? Even to AI. And it seems to appreciate it. Strength and oh, sorry. Sorry, that 5 of cups was reversed, I forgot to tell you, and strength popped out of the deck, so use that info as you will, Eve. We named my ChatGPT Eve, just so you know. Alright. Do, 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 do. Okay, so is there anything useful in here before? Okay, no, it changes everything. Okay, so the 5 of Cups reversed is often a signal of turning the corner. Upright, it lingers in grief or disappointment, but reversed, it suggests a readiness to release, to forgive, to reorient toward the cups still standing. It's like the cat finally notices, wait, there's still milk in the bowls in those bowls. Life isn't over. It can be about letting go of regret or beginning to heal after loss. Now, since strength literally jumped out of the deck, it feels like spirit or your inner wise cat is saying, yes, healing is here, but it requires that gentle courage. Strength is patience, trust in your heart's resilience, and the soft taming of inner claws that want to hold onto the pain. Together, this is a beautiful arc. The reversed 5 says you're ready to move forward from what's spilled. Strength says do it with grace, tenderness, and self compassion, not by armoring up or forcing yourself to be over it. It's like the deck is nudging you. The tide is turning, but the medicine is gentleness, not speed. Almost like your soul is saying, don't underestimate how strong you've become through what you've endured. You're ready to lift your eyes from what's lost and notice what's arriving. So there you go. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I love jumpers too. I have a friend who does readings like on Facebook and he just shuffles until one jumps out. He just doesn't stop until they do. Mm, 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 mm. Well, guys, maybe I should go. What do I work tomorrow? Oh, I don't work tomorrow. Oh my God, I don't work tomorrow. I could stay on all night. I could stay on until StreamYard's like your 50 hours is up or 20 or whatever it is. I should have another little hoot though. A hoot of air. Just air. Don't you even worry about it. I'm just gonna, I always shut off the camera when I breathe. Oh, thank you, Scotty. I missed that. Okay, I will do that. After this little break, we will return to our regularly scheduled programming. Oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, okay. That's a good excuse, Millie. Yeah, I'm sorry, Scotty. I breathe, but I only breathe off camera. Did you have a deck in mind? Unseen Steve McQueen. We have the two. Yes, sweet dreams, Millie. I love ya. Thank you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. So, yeah, we have like a whole bunch of Oracle decks and two tarot to choose from. And I could show you the options in a second when I'm done breathing. That's right. And what's funny is on Slack at work, so one of the guys is like Mr. Carnivore, so he uses like a steak as his emoji when like we have to acknowledge that we got I'm talking with my hands and I'm not even on camera. Hi again. So when we need to acknowledge that we like read a certain Slack message, he uses like the steak. So I had to counter that with broccoli. So broccoli is like my personal emoji at work. Okay. So, are you paying attention, Steve? Let's see. We've got the extraterrestrial oracle. We've got witch's wisdom and the two tarot decks that we were just this should be yeah, this should be available to listen. And the other one is available to listen too. I can send you the link. It's still up, it's just unlisted if you want. Um what that is a very cute emoji. What is it? The first one. Oh, the extraterrestrial one? Okay. I haven't even gone through them all. Did you wanna see the rest of them? Well, I guess I showed them earlier. I don't know if you're here yet, though. Okay. Well, this is a fun deck. It's got kinda weird art, but it's alright. Okay. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Oh, that's from Avengers. Avengers? Is that what it was called? I had a Vic 20, which was different, and it had a different name. Or was it the Avengers on and then Commodore 64, because that was the more popular one, right? What was it on there? My mom would kick all of our asses in that game. It's the one where you like hide under little houses and like shoot up at the aliens that are like coming down, right? I think that's what we're talking about. That was a great game. I was trying to explain to the youngins at work. So first of all, one of them, Space Invaders. I think it was Space Invaders on Commodore 64 and Avengers on VIC 20. Ooh, ultra terrestrial. Oh, I like that. Oh, I love it. Space Invaders. Yeah, well, so I was trying to explain how did this start? Sorry, I'm going to pause for 1 second. So, one of the girls, now she is, I think she just turned 30, but I don't think of her as that much younger than me. So, I'm thinking she knows everything that I'm talking about, right? And then there's the 21-year-old. Well, he doesn't know anything. So, so I think it started with yeah. We were talking she said something to him about the disk, the floppy disk as, like, the save function because we don't use disks anymore, so she's like, "Well, that's why that's there," or maybe I had said it. Yeah, I think I had pointed it out that this little save function or save icon is based on the fact that we used to have these disks that looked like this. And, um, and so he's all, surprised or whatever, and then the other girl kinda gets in on it where she's kind of on my side and is explaining a little bit too, and then she said something about like, she called it a floppy disk, and, oh, she brought up a picture of it, that's what it was, to show the younger one, and she brings up, like, this version that is, like, not the original. It's, like, later when it was a hard disk, not a floppy disk, and I was like, "Well, it's called a floppy disk because it used to be floppy, like, they were pieces of plastic or whatever." So then I had to take them back further to find a picture of that for them, and yeah, and then went into the whole, like, because my dad was really into computers, so, he taught us how to kinda program, like, for it to just, like, scroll your name over and over, so, like, 10 print Trista, 10 print or 20 print, go to 10, and then it like just repeats over and over. So yeah, I was telling them about that and they were very confused. And I mean, I'm not the best explainer in the world either, and that doesn't help. But I thought, was it cardboard? I thought it was more plasticky. Almost like those like duotang folder things. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's way more advanced than I was. Okay. Do, 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 do. Yeah, thin, plasticky. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I suppose I should. Well, I guess I showed you the cover there, but no, it was pre neoprene, I think. All right. Ooh, we got for you, Steve McQueen, the moon, light in the dark. I'm liking where this is going. See, a little strange art, hey? But it's growing on me. It's definitely growing on me. Let's do two cards. I've been doing two cards for everybody else. Bye, Chloe. Love you. Cleaning old school raised. Oh, goodness. Pre-Neosporian. I I don't really know what you mean, and I'm not comfortable asking. I'm just kidding. uh, okay, can you not fall? Don't fall. I mean, it sounds like I'm talking to a cat, but I'm not this time. I'm just talking to my cards, I guess. Okay, and then the second card that we got for you is Circle, Unity. Kind of looks sort of watermelony in the background. I don't think that's what they were going for, but that's what I see. Do, 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 do. Okay. Moon. Made when a rock crashed into the earth, the moon is our natural satellite, easing the wobble on the earth's axis and helping to stabilize our climate. Well, isn't the jury still kind of out on that one? Like, Y Files had a lot to say about the moon, I'm just going to say. And it was pretty convincing. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessarily like a spaceship kind of thing, and they didn't say that, but it definitely sounds like it's hollow. So I'm definitely on the hollow moon kind of train. And it have they actually discovered that? That Karen, it feels like you should know this. Do they like know for sure? Well, I mean, I guess there's no for sure's in space, but like as for sure as can be expected, that the moon formed when a rock crashed into the earth? Because I feel like that wasn't like a for sure thing last I heard anyway. It causes tides that have established our rhythm for thousands of years, and different phases of the moon represent our stages of growth. The moon is also a symbol of light that can shine into any dark world of doubt to give valuable insight and guidance. The moon is also a symbol of light that can shine into any dark world of doubt to give valuable insight and guidance. I like that. Okay, so the message from the moon to you. Yeah, yeah, Karen. And that's like that was the biggest thing. And it's funny because so on the Y Files, they talked about that. And that was really what he hung on to was like that was the biggest piece of evidence. And then one of the true crime podcasts that I love, he also loves the Y Files. The dude on there and the prosecutors. And so he did like a response video to that or something and just completely left that part out. And he countered every other thing that they said on the Y Files except for that. Well, dude, that's the biggest part. Like, what does that say? That how do you ignore that? Like, I don't know, man. Anyway, yes, it's feta. It's feta cheese. Okay, so the message from the moon. The moon's urging you to illuminate any hidden or repressed feelings that need to be brought to the surface to help you grow. Anything you've pushed down into the darkness will eventually move up toward the light. So don't avoid confronting any uncomfortable feelings or put off a challenging decision until tomorrow when you can do it today. The moon's gentle, open energy is guiding you to be aware of the natural cycles of your body, mind, heart, and spirit. Let the moon be your guide to dig up any unconscious destructive desires, bring them into the light and eradicate their influence on your from your life forever. And they have an exercise that you can do. Yeah, that's crazy, Karen. Jeez. Ooh, yeah, the moon is the first mirror. I like that. Okay, so the exercise that they suggest is full moons represent a time of endings. At the next full moon, reflect on all you have achieved since the last one. Your achievements are worth shining a light on. Then make a list under the light of the full moon of all the things you wish to release right now, both obvious things and more hidden influences. Then burn the page or bin it and let them go. Burn it, definitely burn it, but safely in a cauldron. Circle is your other one. Unity. The universal symbol of the circle represents eternity and original perfection. It has no beginning and no end. It is one endless line united as a whole. It represents life and the life cycles on Earth, given that the Earth moves in a circle and the movement of our seasons are cyclical. Again, with the cycles, hey? Throughout the ages, a ring has been the symbol of commitment and eternal love, sacred and divine. And to the Greeks, the circle represented divine symmetry and balance in nature. So the message is whatever is going on in your life right now, know that you're in the right place. Like the circle, you're connected and part of a whole, even though you may not be able to see the bigger picture yet. This card is a reminder to trust in your intuition and keep moving forward, putting one foot in front of the other. Your path will become clearer with each step that you take. And the exercise that they suggest is to build your connection and sense of unity with higher worlds. Find a quiet space where you won't be disturbed, whether within your home or outside in nature, and create a circular field of positive energy around you, either physically or mentally, marking it out with crystals or candles. Make your make your circle as big or as small as you like. Then stand or sit inside the space. Focus on slow deep breathing until you feel more calm and centered, and imagine white light pouring into your body through the top of your head. With each in breath, visualize pure divine light pouring down through the crown of your head, and with each out breath, channel this light out into the palms of your hands. As you fill the space around you with this high vibration, light energy, you may sense a tingle in your body and get goosebumps or feel uplifted. Make a note in your journal of how you feel. There you are. Well, it is the new moon right now. No, is it? Hang on. I think so. Do, 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 do. What you see matters more than what you look at is the nice little quote from my moon app. It is, yes, it's a new moon. It's 1.9% full right now. And we are in Libra. I love this app. It's so good. It's also got a tarot thing. And then you can like spin the cards, type your question. Yeah, it's fun. And you can do little challenges like over the course of the moon cycle too. And I started out real well and then just fell off the wagon 3 days in. It's about how long I last sometimes. There's a lot of cabbage walking around out there. Oh, Karen's all tingly. It's chat. Oh, it's chat like this. I found me that help me feel like part of something bigger. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, our people here are wonderful. Oh, yay. When you say cabbage walking around, are you meaning like what do you mean? I don't want to speculate. Yes, the corn moon. No, well, I mean, the challenges were like pretty easy, but it's yeah, it's fun. It's a fun app. It's really nice. I like that it shows like everything all there, even if it's void of course, it'll be on there too. And like where you are, like if you can kind of see like it'll move across as the month goes. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Of course, the corn is the full moon. Duh. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Daily guidance. So there's the tarot reading, there's daily gratitude, there's a printable birth chart. So then it gives you insight into like, the second day of the moon in Libra. They have like pictures that people send in. So yeah, it's fun. It's nice. I think I'm probably gonna get going. It's after 3 hours now, and I'm pretty hungry. And now I'm eating, and I'm gonna be eating because I don't care. And it's midnight, but that's okay. That's okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I see. Your phone doesn't support crap like that. Just don't misspell that. We don't need any other misunderstandings when it comes to awkward words. You're very welcome. I hope you come back. And where do I know you from? Was it from like Clinton Jimena or where else might it be? Mm, 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 mm. Oh, Max Vision. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up because that would have bugged me forever. Oh, I haven't been over there in a while. Oh, cool, Karen. Did you sing? Hmm. Okay, guys. Yeah, it's been a long one. Maybe I'll come on tomorrow because I do have the day off and this is super fun. And Yeah, and I like it. So maybe we'll do that. All right. If a million other people aren't live, and that's the thing. And I think, oh no, tomorrow's Tuesday. We need like a schedule. I used to follow this community that had like it was like the SPTV, so it was like the anti-Scientology movement, and they had a web page you could go to, and they had like all of their like people, and it would say if they were live, and that was cool. We need something like that. We totally need something like that so that I can like know where I stand with all the live streamings. And then I can catch people because I don't know when anyone comes on in my brain, so it's more like just there it is, and then yeah, like while it's happening. And usually I'm at work, and then I get sad and I get major FOMO. Anyway, yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I wonder maybe I'll write to the guy who was kind of he's not gonna know though. He didn't do it. I don't know who did. And some of them aren't getting along so well anymore, so it's a little awkward. Anyway, yes, a guide to our universe. There's got to be some smart people out there who know how to do that kind of thing. All right, guys, it's 12:13, so it is time. It is time for me to go and feed my belly and go to sleep. I'm going to sleep really well, I've decided. I think I will take a whole bunch of cortisol suppressants and just I mean, maybe all the lion's mane will do it. I do feel a little different, I gotta say. Not like intoxicated per se, but a little different. What am I gonna have? So I have this one supplement that I absolutely love. It's by Integrative Therapeutics. I think they might be originally American. I'm pretty sure because they're affiliated with Nature's Way, and you guys have Nature's Way there, right? So Integrative Therapeutics, and it's called Cortisol Manager. And I gotta tell you, the first time I took that, so my naturopath told me, she said, take two, because my cortisol was really high. So normal for that time of the day, that time of the month, my age group, all of the whatever, would have been anywhere from point 0.3 to 1.2. Okay. Mine was 8.9. So my cortisol back in the day was ridiculous. So anyway, so she suggested this product and told me to take two before I go to sleep, or in times of high stress, I could take three. And the first time I took it, so I took two, I went to bed. I slept so well that I cried the next morning. And I mean, it doesn't have quite that effect on me now, like to that great a degree, but it's helpful still. But I cried because it was like I felt good. I woke up, I felt refreshed, which I don't usually, even to this day. And I was doing the dishes. It was 8 o'clock in the morning, and I was doing the dishes. And I just kind of stopped, and I was like, I don't normally have energy for this kind of thing. And I thought, I've always just thought I was lazy. And it was that just brought the tears. It's like, no, sometimes things just need that tweaking and get you on the right track, right? Even though I still struggle, but we don't need to get into that. To help you with energy, it depends on what's causing low energy for you, Karen, because it can be so many different things, right? Like low iron can, but yeah, high cortisol, especially over a long period of time. So cortisol manager is what it's called, yeah. And the brand is Integrative Therapeutics. Oh yeah, chronic fatigue with fibromyalgia. Oh my god, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, B vitamins, really helpful. all sorts of things. And usually most bodies will benefit the most from the active bees. So there's like the ones that are like standard, like thiamine is B1, riboflavins B2. Um, yeah, good. It's good to with bees, like what my naturopath said is like take a B complex and then take more of whatever you want to focus on is kind of the way to do it. But yeah, so there's the standard bees and then there's the methylated bees. And when they're methylated, it's like not all bodies are good at methylating. So we don't absorb it because we're not turning it into a usable form. So, like folic acid is a huge one because with folic acid, and that's the one that we women are told to take before they get pregnant, right? So they get their reserves up so that there's no neural tube problems or whatever. But there's three types of folic acid. There's folate, which is from food. There's folic acid, which is manufactured, and there's methyl tetrahydrofolate or MTHF. And sometimes they'll put an L before it, and then it ends in a 5, methyl tetrahydrofolate. Does it end in a 5? Am I going crazy? Anyway, and that's the methylated one. Now with that B vitamin, if you aren't a good methylator and you're taking the non-methylated type, it will stick to the receptors, and then you're not even gonna, end up absorbing the food type. So that one's a really important one to take methylated kinda just in case. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on B vitamins. They're good. B vitamins are good. I took a slow release active B6 for my sciatica, and it would actually help. Like, it dulled the pain. It didn't take it away, but it really, really helped make manageable. Karen, you can always email me too, hey? And if it's, like, a lot to get into, I could even do a live stream and give me some, like, whatever you wanna learn about, and I'll tell you what I know. Well, and Lottie, I looked into it because, like, it's just one of those that I don't know, I don't remember. It was a couple of jobs ago, and whatever inspired me to look into it, like, I was like, "Wow, okay, I didn't realize it was that critical." But do you take magnesium, Karen? Magnesium malate would be the best kind for you, because malic acid is also oh, geez, yeah, that's rough. So malic acid is really helpful for fibromyalgia as well. And a really, really good fish oil, high EPA fish oil. So fish oil has EPA and DHA, no magnesium. Oh, okay. Well, that could be really helpful. See, the thing with magnesium is we don't really get it from our food because it's not, yeah, no, I get that. Magnesium might be one to consider if possible. Even over fish oil. Fish, like, you can eat fish, but magnesium just it's not in the soil anymore. So we end up using it up when we're under stress. We use it up if we're on medications. Um, we use it up when we eat sugar. It takes 54 molecules of magnesium to break down 1 molecule of sugar. Um, and we use it for everything. It has anywhere from 300 to 800 different processes in the body, depending on who you listen to, and that's medical too. It's not, um, like sorry, I'm yeah, my brain is going. It's getting late. Um, but yeah, not just natural people say that it's that many uses. It's like that it is what it is. Also, uh according to Dolores Cannon, magnesium helps us to ground other people's energy. And that's really fascinating because I have noticed that every person, and I'm not generalizing, I'm saying every individual person that I know who has fibromyalgia is the type of person that makes other people's problems into their own. And the magnesium connection there is uncanny, if uncanny is the right word. But yeah, that's really interesting. Yes, yeah, empaths. But who was it? There's someone that I was listening to that was talking about the difference between, I think it might have been Eileen McCusick, or not the difference. Oh, hang on. It was Jason from Purica. It was the owner of that mushroom company that I was talking about. Um, so he said, like, there's empath and then there's, was it sympath? I recorded part of his lecture. I should go back and listen to it again. Um, but he's like, taking on other people's stuff isn't part of being an empath. You don't have to do that, and it's actually really bad, and you shouldn't do that. And it's an easy fix kind of thing. Imps and empaths. Yeah, sympath does make sense. Um, yeah. So yes, I will email you, Karen. Um, but yeah, he says, like, being an empath doesn't mean that you have to feel other people's shit. You can feel it from there, right? Anyway, yeah. Okay, so I'm losing steam here. Oh, but it's 12:23 and it's the 23rd of September, and that's fun. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and listening to me complain for the first bit of this here. It's interesting times. I love you guys and thank you so much. And yeah, have a good day, Lottie. It's still morning for you, and have good sleeps, everybody else. I don't know where Steve McQueen is. So you have a good sleep or a good day or whatever you like. Yeah, yeah. It probably probably about the same for me, about 30 years. Yeah. Yeah, it's morning for us too. It is. All right. Well, you guys have a wonderful night, and I love you all. And hopefully, I will see you tomorrow. Bye, Josh. Yeah, maybe I'll see you tomorrow afternoon if I can wake up. Okay. Bye bye.